We've had free speech for a very, very long time here.
Just because your eyes are open, that doesn't mean that you're awake.
Well, hi fellow patriots, and welcome to the premiere of Freedom FM, for the people, by the people. And have we got a show for you? Hit the fanfare, Joe. Wow, what a couple of weeks it's been. The Greens won another seat. The Monster Loonies did better than Advance UK. Not to mention the gloating over other patriots' shattered hopes for the UK. Yes, patriots, not friggin' jihadis. Everyone needs to quit this shit talking. That suits all our opponents' agendas. They'll all be laughing their bits off right now. Forget about Connor Tomlinson stating that folks shouldn't expect a democracy and just be prepared to follow Caesar. I hope it's not the one who fiddled while Rome burned. Just saying. Okay, enough of this CIV, NAT, and ETH-NAT bullshit. We need to work together. The fight's getting closer to lost as every day passes. It's past time for jaw and more like time for war. Not that I advocate violence, but fire with fire and all that shit. Everyone will remember back to the good old days of media, bickering as another severed head rolls past your feet. The happier times. Okay, enough with the negativity. Good things are happening as well. Have a look back at this failed persecution and how I too backfired on them.
An ISIS publication has stated, posted within that, are encouraging others to commit violence against yourself.
That's right, I'm in the United States of America.
Oh, wow. IF people thought he was grifting on pro-Israeli Zionist money. For those that don't know, the funding for the IRA cause was funded by pro-Irish Americans. There are a lot more uber-wealthy Americans with British ancestry. Plus, they have a vested interest in how things go over here, so they know what's coming and what to do or not to do. Good on you, Tommy. Kerching, and on the subject of money, I'm going to throw over to Meso, our economics and home affairs editor. Watch up, there's an angle I didn't even consider, Joe. Over to you.
Thanks for that, Jax.
Well, hi to all you red, white, and blue. I hope you like my outfit. I had to make a special effort for our debut show. You know you don't have to be on the front line to help win this war. There are passive things you can do that will help rid us of this Islamist scourge. Plus, it will help your pocket and perhaps you yourself. Picture this. It's been a long day and you just want to eat and catch up on your fave TV shows. So you open the app on your phone and place your order. Then some guy who can't even ask for your authorization is at your door. You sort it all out and come back and sit down again. Yum, yum. Time to chillax, is it? Really, is it? Ah, that's better. That dress was starting to nip. Sitting at this desk, you girls know what I mean. Anyhow, so your delivery guy is a way off with the knowledge that you live on your own. Yep, you've just drawn attention to yourself and possibly put a target on your own back. God forbid.
So, what's the option? Take 10 more minutes and make your own.
Let's use Burger King as an example. Whopper with bacon and cheese, like this one. And don't forget the food never looks like the photograph. STOPIKNOW. That looks great. But what if I told you you could have a 4 cheeses burger in 30 minutes for less than half the cost? Half pounder, 4 cheeses, 2 baked goods and smoky barbecue sauce. Totally delicious. Bye bye Burger King. If anyone wants to see the ingredients and how this was put together, drop a line in the comments and I'll post the images. You just don't know who you are bringing to your door. Plus it's usually the evening when you would use these services. We all need to do more, think more, act more. Oh, and on the subject of doors. Don't you think this repurposed umbrella stand by the door looks great? Try having that just inside the front door. Then if needed, you can tip it out on the path, driveway, or onto the street and anyone trying to get to you is gonna look like they're in a Scooby-Doo cartoon. Just in case I need to state the obvious. Use solid spheres/balls, not Christmas baubles. I have 650 glass marbles in mine, about half full. Be careful you don't make the thing too heavy to tip. Well, that's that from me for now. Next time I'll be looking at passive protection, directed towards the girls, but can help anyone. Personnel alarms. Legal is spray devices, fart spray, identifier spray and more. I've been Miss O. And you've all been wonderful. Until next time, muchachos. Back to you in the studio, Jax.
Well, that was the effervescent Joe O'Fark. Miss O, as she prefers to be called. I definitely didn't consider the lone female aspect to food deliveries. I'll be making some changes in my lifestyle considering that. Thanks for pointing that out. Love the marbles idea too. And now we're going to hand over to Hugo Payne for some more, let's just say, full-on positive action. All legal, of course, Hugo.
Hi there, thanks Jax. Hugo Payne here, thanks for tuning in. As every day passes, we're getting further past the point of no return, if we're not already past it. So, what can you do to contribute? Nothing right now except pay attention. We are under attack on 4 fronts: the Islamists, the leftards, the security services, and the effin' treacherous, treasonous government, and everyone is so busy squabbling on socials like infants in nursery fighting over the last wrapper in a game of pass the feckin' parcel. Grow the feck up, please. You need to focus. I don't know about you, but seeing the bother from the lefties at the BNP rally 2 weeks ago, my blood's boiling. In exactly what version of this do we not end up in a bloody war? Let's imagine a right-wing party wins the next election and passes emergency legislation to mass deport. Do you really think they'll just go quietly? Wow. We are gonna have one hell of a fight on our hands, and as long as the guy fighting beside you is playing a part in exterminating the threat, you ain't gonna give a shit about the purity of his lineage. This is going to be a fight for all. And yeah, as I walk through the shadows of the valley of death, I will fear no evil, 'cause I'm the meanest motherfecker in this place. Breaking news. Stasi Starmer just brought Britain in the eyes of the civilized world to an absolute new low. Unbelievable. Look at this. We're totally fecked! Britain's down the shitter. This is why we need to be ready to act. So you're wondering how to start a militia. There's a community among you, anywhere in Britain. These folks aren't far from you. If you have heard of them, it's most likely a myth. Have you never heard about Chinese whispers? They don't play games if you ever meet them. They don't just talk the talk, they walk the walk. And no, they don't have to bite the head off a live chicken to get in. Meet the 1%ers. No, I'm not gonna turn you into a outlaw biker, clues in the name. This is unity, brotherhood, willing to tackle rivals at any time, and they're not hiding. Their logo, or colors as it's better known, is proudly worn on their backs. But what's this got to do with unity? This. I can see at least 4 patch colors there. A common goal brings them together, patriotism. All right, I'm sure you're wondering, who's this guy to be saying this? A valid question, some history, no secrets, all available for public viewing in most countries. I think it would be fair to say I was familiar with this world.